Battle Rap Society. I'm here with Red. Yo, hell of a match today with J Murda. You were in rare form today, man.
Yeah, man. Just trying to, my first time in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Want to make my mark for those who this their first time seeing me. That first impression speaks volumes.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to do my thing.
You definitely left an impression today, man. Shout out J Murda. He put up a good match with you.
Yeah,
I think it was the second match, but it was fire, man. All 3 rounds you were doing your thing, man.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, it felt like you had your dreads back, man.
Yeah, I felt like, somebody told me like, damn, you ain't do no translation. I felt hurt. Like, I forgot.
I was looking for it.
Yeah, but I was, with my preparation, I was so focused on everything else that when I thought about doing the translation, my rounds was already at 3 minutes.
Yeah.
I probably could have squeezed one in there too, man. I got y'all next time.
No doubt. Last weekend we had resolution. We had some backlash about the ATL crowds.
Yeah.
How do you rate the crowds your first time in ATL?
Well, for one, it's not an ATL thing. I want to say that it's definitely not. That's just the big crowds. A lot of times with the big crowds, the feedback and things they don't translate well on cam. Battle rap is a more up close and personal feel, so that's why all the volumes is crazy battles and shit like that, because it's just a more up close and personal feel. You get to hear what the person's saying, you get to hear the crowd, but you don't hear too much of the crowd.
No doubt.
And with the big room, you can't really you can't get the perfect balance between the two. You're always going to hear either too much of the crowd or not enough of the crowd. And for those battles, people felt like the crowd wasn't too into it, but it wasn't that. It's just the mics and the volume that for the feedback on the mics wasn't for the crowd. You understand what I'm saying? It was be able to hear the rapper better instead of so that's how it is, man, with the big room things. That's how it is with all the Summer Madnesses, all that. It's big room problems. I don't think those going to end anytime soon.
So in the big room, how did you call Cassidy and Goodz?
I had Goodz, arguably 3-0, and a lot of people say Cassidy did well. I thought he was what I thought he would be like 10 or 15 years ago. Like, I thought he was better against Disaster than he was against Goodz. He got some things to work on. But don't get it twisted, I feel like Goodz could have did a lot better too, so. It's just one of those battles, we all had off nights, so everything don't go as planned. It happens. Shake that shit off, get to the next one, get back right.
And coming up for Gnome 9, we have Lux and Verb, man.
Yeah.
That's going to be, I think, the next iconic battle to happen.
That's one of my, that's my battle for GOAT status right there.
Right.
I feel like if Verb get that, you can't really debate too much on whether or not he's at least on the Mount Rushmore battle. Right?
No doubt.
You can't even debate that.
Yeah.
So it's definitely one for the legacy, man. One for the ages.
So where can we see you, or where can we hope to see you again coming up on your next battles?
I don't know, man. I'm one of them free agent rappers who just be catch me where you catch me. Most likely it'll probably be on URL, but we'll see. We'll just see how things pan out. I try to not book parachute battles. I call them parachute battles or safety net battles where somebody got another battle lined up.
Right.
So this battle they may not show as much hunger or put as much into it because they trying to save stuff for the next. So
right.
I try to stray from doing that, so that way I just keep my focus on one battle at a time, and I don't have to. Oh, I don't want to say this to him when I can say it to him. It'll be better in this. Just to avoid all that. So I don't really have nothing lined up right now.
And how can we get in contact with you on social media?
At Red973 on pretty much everything. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat. My Facebook is Hamid is Red though. HAMIDISZO''RED on Facebook.
Red, man, the Battle Rap Society, man, we appreciate you, man.
I appreciate y'all too. Definitely got to get back down here, give y'all some more work, man.
No doubt.
So RBE, ARP, he feeling the crowd, I think the crowd was dope today.
Yeah, it
and
was.
That's my point though, because of the settings the settings really be
More conducive
what
for what,
yeah,
what y'all do, man.
You know, so he's saying like the very next one gonna be here, so I might try to get on that. Like come back, like I owe y'all a translation already. Shit.
Yeah, you got to give us two,
That's
man.
what- yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So yeah, definitely.
Well, we appreciate you, man.
Yeah, like I said, I appreciate y'all too, man. Definitely, always love. Old Red Jersey in the building.